15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine run.
When I think of space, I think about how big it is and stars and planets and all that stuff.
When I think of space, I think of an infinite world beyond Earth.
I think of what I see in the movies, just blackness and stars, planets, things like that.
I think it's a dark area where there's lots of planets and it has many stars and no oxygen.
When I think about space, I think about moons, craters, astronauts.
I think of exploration. I think of our future. I think of an astonishing array of scientific achievements that we've acquired over the last 50 years because of pursuing more knowledge about space.
I might live in space depending on the technology they end up developing to make it safer and the oxygen array without the suit.
No, I would not ever space travel. It's too scary from all the movies I've seen.
I think space traveling would be fun, but I'll probably be too scared.
I want to live in space because in case our planet, asteroids start coming and making it explode, I can live on another planet and making it so other people can live on it. We actually can breathe and have water.
I don't know if I ever live there long term. No, I don't think I would.
I would space travel if I could make it to space. That's kind of the problem. But if I could get to space, I would go.
I believe that space travel is ultimately the future of all intelligent species that no doubt inhabit the universe.
I went to the Space Center and NASA used to do that all the time. It made me so much into science that I even wanted to learn about space.
I think it's had a big impact on our nation in general, just due to landing on the moon and a lot of the technology that was driven out of that. So I think it's had a big impact on our lives.
Everything from your cell phone to your microwave oven to the internet communications technology that people rely on for every aspect of their life now wouldn't exist in the form that they exist today if it hadn't been for the pursuit of achievements necessary to explore space.
NASA has affected me in many ways, I'm sure on levels that I'm not even aware of, with technological advances, with just being able to see some cool stuff out in space.
I think NASA has affected us with our knowledge of space and how we view it and what we know about it.
Space exploration and space technology has spun off secondary and tertiary and quaternary technologies that affect every family that lives in the modern industrialized world.
I think that when astronauts go into space, they build, play around with others in the ship sometimes.
Maybe get out and kind of hang out for a while, do a little moonwalking action. But maybe some testing on some stuff.
I think they take pictures of lots of planets and send it to Earth so they can put it in books and write about planets.
I think people in space just research and learn about space.
I think mostly they're up there conducting experiments and stuff, a lot of them medical experiments.
Spend a fair amount of time just maintaining the equipment that keeps them alive. Then they're just going to be doing science experiments, pretty much scientific type activities.
No, because humans aren't going to change at all.
In space.
I think we would always need a spacesuit because I don't think the air and atmosphere will change. So we have to be able to breathe.
I think there will be a day that we won't need space suits in space because what if there is a planet that we can breathe on?
Yes, at some point in time, we'll be able to walk around, human beings, not you and me personally, obviously, but we'll be able to walk around in a shirt-sleeve environment on another planet because there are lots of other planets just like the Earth. We simply haven't found one that we can measure carefully enough to understand what its environment is like specifically. So yes, I'm confident we'll be able to walk around in shirt sleeves on another planet without a spacesuit.
Maybe we could benefit some technology or something. Maybe we already have.
If we did find extraterrestrials, maybe they could help us because maybe the way they live can fix some of our problems.
By helping us get more food and get us ready for in case doomsday happens.
Who knows? They say there could be other universes out there. There's multiverses. And then there could be multiple multiverses floating around out there. So who knows? Yeah, in theory, it could go on forever.
There might be an ending out there somewhere. For all practical purposes, it's infinity to us. We'll never be able to find out. I don't think if there's truly a boundary out there or not. As far as we're concerned, it might as well be infinite.
I was inspired as a youngster for the entire course of the Mercury, Gemini, and Apollo programs. The reach to put a man on the moon for the first time is probably the single most significant scientific and exploration achievement that the human race has ever done.
Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed. Roger, Tranquility. We copy you on the ground. You got a bunch of guys about to turn blue. We're going to be busy for a minute.
Armstrong is on the moon. Neil Armstrong, 38-year-old American, standing on the surface of the moon. On this July 20th, 1969.
That's one small step for man. One giant leap for mankind. Oh, that looks beautiful, Neil. It has a stark beauty all its own. It's like much of the high desert of United States. It's different, but it's very pretty out here. Beautiful view. Isn't that something? Magnificent sight out here. Magnificent desolation.